Moses was a renowned American folk artist. Her works evoke a light-hearted optimism. She showed us a beautiful world. The unrest and insecurity of the present day make us inclined to enjoy the simple and affirmative outlook of Grandma Moses. But do you know when did she begin to paint? Actually, she began painting at a very old age, at 17-8, and she became famous at the age of 80. And before that, she was just a common woman, lived in a rural area, not wealthy and not well educated. She was the third child and raised with 4 sisters and 5 brothers. Her father was a farmer. She is often cited as an example of individuals successfully beginning a career in arts at an advanced age. From Grandma Moses, we can know that age seems not a very important issue to stop us from doing what we want. But maybe you will say that Grandma Moses, she's already very old and she didn't need to go to work. She had enough free time to do what she wants. Yes, she is. So, is it true that time limitation is the important reason to stop you from doing what you want? Then I think of another story. It's a story about a Japanese woman. This Japanese woman, she is just a common person, but she's really good at time management. She graduated from university in 2004 and she worked in hospital. Because of her daughter's illness, she realized that to improve herself is the best way to make their lives better. So she decided to apply for Harvard University. And at that time, her first daughter was 2 years old and the second one was only 2 months. And she had to go to work from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it took her 3 hours every day from her office to home. So every day when she back home, it's already 8 p.m. But she still tried her best to prepare for the application to Harvard. During that period, she got pregnant with the third child. And in the year 2008, she brought her husband and her 3 kids to Harvard. The one is 3 years old, the second one was 1 year old, and the last one was just half a month. After 2 years, she graduated from Harvard, and during that 2 years, she got pregnant again with the 4th child. In 2012, she back to Japan and had a successful career. She published a book about time management, and at that time, she gave birth to her 5th child. I admire her so much, not because she has so many children. It's because she got so many things to do. She had 5 children, full-time job, went to Harvard, then to publish a book. She did all that things in that short period. So she's really good at time management. And nowadays, a lot of women that they complain that they don't have enough time to do what they want because they got married and they have babies. But if you learn how to manage time, I think everyone can know how to do it. Then, so you see, time limitation is just an excuse that you give to yourself to stop you from doing something. So, what actually hinder you from trying to do something new? Maybe it's not about time, and maybe it's not it's about the circumstances that we have to face, and it's about the different paces when we compare to others, and it's about the difficult reality we have to deal with. But do they really matter? I'm sure that we all know about one person. His name is J.K. Rowling. Yes, she's best known as the author of Harry Potter fantasy series. And before she became famous, actually she's just a teacher. And at that time, it's already 7 years after she graduated from university, and she saw herself as a failure. Her marriage had failed, she was jobless with a dependent child, and at that period, she was diagnosed as clinical depression and contemplated suicide. Her illness inspired the character known as Dementors, the soul-sucking creatures were introduced in the third book. And Rowling signed up for welfare benefits, describing her economic status as being poor as it is possible to be in modern Britain without being homeless. How bad the situation is, but J.K. Rowling didn't give up writing, and she described her failure as liberating and allowing her to focus on writing. If she used this as an excuse and just stopped writing, we would never have a chance to read her great book of Harry Potter, and she would never have a chance to become famous and rich afterwards. So, I finally know that if you want to try something new, there's never too late and never too easy or never too difficult to do so. So, as you all know that at last I gave up my job, came here and became a student again. But I feel really happy and satisfied because I have a lot of chance to get to know different kinds of people and classmates and the different possibilities of life. And I found that what I worried previous was just unnecessary. And they are just the fears in my mind and the excuses that I gave to myself. So, back to the question that at the very beginning, what hinders you from trying something new? Now I finally know the answer. The answer is, it's just you.